Ladies and gentlemen, from River West Radio Studios in River West Video in River West, Milwaukee, this is the Barndtcast with your hosts Adam Barnt and Andrew Lomenzo. On this week's episode, Adam walks the path of sorrow while Andrew stares death in the face during autoerotic asphyxiation. And now, your hosts.
Thank you. Welcome, beautiful babies, to the first episode of the Barndtcast. I'm your host, Adam Barnt, and this is my co-host, Andrew Lomenzo.
Hey.
We'll be bringing you the best in live music, comedy, expanded states of consciousness from around River West and indeed the entire multiverse every Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. We're going to be doing a short show tonight, but we got a good one. We got some music from the Blue Ribbon Band, and Andrew tells us what it was like to wake up in a barn, smothered in Nutella, wearing nothing but a piece of sandpaper stuck to his hand.
It was awful. It was a wild night. Typically, these things don't happen to me, but...
What?
You know, when you party with this guy right here to my right, anything can happen.
So last night we were at the Stonefly Brewery for a comedy show.
Yep, presented by do414.com. They made that happen. Good show, hosted by Ryan Holman. Had some hilarious comedians and a great band, the Half Notes.
You know, it was a great show, but they had a problem with people talking over the comedians throughout the entire night. They had to make an announcement about it. And I think what it comes down to is just people have no respect for comedy.
None. Absolutely no respect for comedy. These people are putting themselves out there on the line, just being, judged in front of a group of people, and they don't have the decency to just listen. I don't know. I didn't like it, but the show was good. Besides that, after a while, though, I think the people who weren't there for the comedy left, and then we got more laughs. And
it got good as it went on. But I guess it comes with the territory of starting a comedy show at a bar at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a little late start, that's for sure.
That's about as good of an idea as hosting a radio show in an open store. But, let's take a break. We got some music here from the Blue Ribbon Band.
Let me tell you right here. That'd be cool to do, fucking...
You can rock me, baby. Rock me all night long. Rock me, baby. Rock me, baby. Rock me all night long. Oh, just keep on rocking me, little girl. Yeah. Till my back ain't got no bone. Roll me, baby. Roll me like a wagon wheel. Oh, won't you roll me, baby? Roll me like a wagon wheel. Oh, little girl, oh yeah. Don't you know how good it make me feel? rock me so damn good. Oh, oh, rock me, baby, rock me so damn good. Oh, I want you to see me, rock me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Rock me so damn good.
And that was the Blue Ribbon Band. I think we're going to take a minute just to go through some news here. This is coming at you from Gizmodo.com, which I thought they covered mostly technology stuff. But
Well, I mean, this could be used, this article.
well, what I think it is it's an article how much body parts cost on the black market, and I think it was spawned from. Did you hear about that kid who? He sold his liver to buy an iPad and an iPhone.
What?
Yeah, it
No
was. I think
way.
it was in China or something. And
Like what, on eBay or like black market eBay?
I think he just sold it to a guy.
He's just like, here's my liver. I took it out myself.
I want to say he died, and the guy that bought it got charged for like manslaughter or something.
I mean, if you willingly sell your liver for an iPad, you're basically already dead.
Yeah, here we go. I got that story, but we'll take a look at this. Some of the prices are a little hard to believe. Eyeballs topping the list, $1,500 for a pair.
Well, I mean, what if they're like have astigmatism? Is that do those eyeballs go for the same amount?
I'm not sure if actual
flat rate.
legitimate medical procedures go into black market organ purchases, because you can't. I don't think you can just show up at the hospital like, I got these eyeballs, put them in my son so he can see again.
Like, yeah, what do you do? And what are you gonna do with a pair of eyeballs, like fresh eyeballs? You can't like
Maybe it's a fetish thing.
eyeball.
Well, here's back to the other one. 5 people have been charged with intentional injury to a Chinese teenager who was desperate to buy an iPad and iPhone that he sold his kidney for just over 2,000
What is
something
that?
or other.
Is that
Yen.
euros?
I think it's yen.
Yen?
It's not-
No,
it's
yen's
not
the
euro.
yen is the Y with the 2 dashes in between it, or in the middle of it.
Well, it's not euro, because euro is like a C with lines. Anyways, the accused from southern China included a surgeon who removed a kidney from a 17-year-old boy in return for around
Oh, it's yun.
yuan. That's how you say that.
Yeah. Or, I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's what it looks like. What else is on that list? There's got to be more than just eyeballs.
The coronary artery actually fetches the same price as the
Wow.
eyeballs.
You see, that actually has some use though. Like if someone needs like bypass surgery and like their artery is shot, maybe you can put a spare artery in there.
But that's what I'm saying. What hospital just like you bring your own body parts to surgery? Where
Chinese hospital.
A pint of blood will run you $337.
Huh. I mean, you could realistically lose a pint of blood and be okay if you're hard up for
it'd be good
cash.
to keep some in your car, just for
Yeah.
emergencies.
Just in case your engine runs out of coolant. Uh-oh, was that a Seinfeld reference?
We got another story here. An Egyptian man who went online to watch porn for the first time. I don't buy that part of the story, but
Do you remember your first time watching porn, by the way?
my first time?
I don't remember. I was too
don't
young.
Think so yeah.
I was like 10, and that's weird. I didn't even know what to do with it either. I was just like, oh, naked girl, sweet. I have a boner, but it'll go away, and I'll just go about my day.
Instinct will take over.
Yeah, Mother Nature overrules all.
But he got the shock of his life when he found out that the woman in the film was his own wife. The man identified as
what?
Ramadan. It's not a name. instantly collapsed
No, it
in
might
disbelief on the floor that in an internet shop before coming around and rushing to the face of his unfaithful wife. I think this story is fake because he's looking at this porn in an internet shop.
Internet shop. And the pun where it says, and I quote, instantly collapsed in disbelief. Hold on, you quit moving it around. Now I lost my spot. Instantly collapsed in disbelief on the floor at the internet shop before coming round and rushing home.
I see what they did there. Maybe this is like the Middle Eastern Onion because this is not an American site.
What's it called? Like the pickled turnip?
We've been duped.
Well, you can't trust everything you read on the internet, and that just goes to show you.
And now more from the Blue Ribbon Band. And we're back.
What a grooving little ditty that was, huh?
So I was
Brings you back.
Brings you back. I was looking around the internet today, and I found this. It's a anti-marijuana public service announcement. I think it's from
like 1981.
1981 or something like that.
Yeah, YouTube it. Psychedelic anti-marijuana PSA. I'm here. Find me.
We can't show you the video right now, but we can get the audio because I think that's good enough. We'll just
Yeah, it's very unsettling.
Bad, is it? Oh yes, it is. It affects your brain. It makes you lose your memory. You can't even drive a car right. Look.
Drug facts file button flashing.
Giant button, nuclear launch, detonate button.
It's like a light bright interface.
The facts on marijuana.
All right, now this is like a
Marijuana
disembodied
does bad
head.
things to your
It's kind of like
Speaking to these children.
It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, or, Zordon.
Is that Zordon? Yeah.
Power to
It's like
fight
Zordon.
disease. Marijuana gives you bad breath and stained teeth. It can make you overeat. It gives some people problems with memory. Others get sudden panic attacks. Marijuana affects each person's mind and body differently. There's no way to predict what it might do.
That's a bunch of like middle schoolers smoking in the bathroom.
If you
She's
don't like
freaking
it,
Yeah, she's totally
use
freaking
your
out.
imagination to change it.
I don't get
Put
these
yourself
kids are in like a
in the picture.
command center.
Yeah.
First off, like video controls.
And now this kid is just so high, and he's freaking out.
Plus, these are like 9-year-olds
Yeah.
in this video.
I know. I bet though, if you were 9 years old and you got high, you'd probably like trip out. Ooh, that, you know. Oh yeah.
Find me. Find me.
Keep looking till you find me.
I've watched
I'm
this
here.
at least 4 times,
I'm
and I
here.
still have no idea
Find
what
me.
this means.
I'm here.
I know. It has
Find
no
me.
like correlation with any other part of the video. It's just like
It's like a doctor
I'm
and
here.
some
Find me.
teenagers.
I'm here. Find me.
is that what happens when you get high? Like
I'm here to help you. Find me. Keep looking till you find me.
yeah, I'd like
I'm
to
here.
find her.
I'm here. Find me. Find me.
This kid's like in
Fine.
awe of this semi-attractive
I'm here.
woman.
I'm here.
She kind of looks like
Fine.
Eva Longoria, only like
Find me.
50% less hot.
Find me. I'm always there.
Oh, dude, I would never want to find that
You think
guy.
I'm just in
No,
that
that
fancy
guy's-
machine? Think again. I'm part of you.
It's God.
I'm always with you because
It's Jesus.
I'm inside you.
Yep. See, everything, he fits the criteria.
Here. Find me.
Jesus is a supercomputer.
Maybe that. Maybe this is just.
Find me. Just use this, your mind. Wow. And this.
Whoa, whoa. Oh my God. He just said, use this, your mind, and then he points down. He's like, and use this.
Yeah, he
And
pointed
he
like
points down, but then,
just
then he's just
down.
like, he gives you a creep. That was weird. YouTube that video. It was brought to you by everythingisterrible.com. Pretty hilarious video. Very, very strange.
Yeah, I'm still just not quite sure to make.
Lost
make
for
up with
words.
that. I mean, we've seen some pretty good anti-marijuana PSAs in our day.
Yeah.
What was your favorite out of all those?
Well, I mean, you got to give it to Reefer Madness. That one started it all back in like the 50s. That was like the OG.
from our
Our
age,
our
yeah,
era.
the ones we
I don't
saw.
know. You see, I can't remember a specific one, but I do remember in like first grade we had to watch these videos called Pops Kids. And it was like you can be a Pops Kid. I'm sure someone out there knows what I'm
I think I
talking
remember
about.
that, yeah.
They had these like really, I don't remember it too well, but all I remember it was just about like, you know, being good, don't do drugs, that kind of crap.
It's part of the DARE program.
Yeah, it was like pre-dare.
I had the most Dare Bear stickers in my class. And I got a
Now look
prize.
at you.
I was pretty proud of that
Now look at you.
at the time.
Just kidding.
Oh no, but the only one of those that I really actually liked and thought was good was there was one. It was for African American gentlemen driving around in a car.
Oh.
And the guy who was driving was talking and he was giving the anti-pot spiel.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, you know, when we go out, like we'll be at the club.
Yeah.
I'm the one talking to all the ladies, and I'm driving. I'm in control of the night. Well, all
Oh,
my
yeah.
friends, they smoke weed and they're just standing there looking around. And that one made sense because you have all those other ones like the one with the little dog and the one where they
the
were
one-
melted on the couch.
And the one where they're at the drive-thru and like they smack the girl on the tricycle. Do you remember that one?
Oh, that was the best one ever. They just like run her over.
Yeah, just like blatantly just plow over this tiny baby. I mean, seems
was
to
a
me
good
like
one.
a slight exaggeration. I wouldn't know per se, but you know, I've experienced some stone gentlemen and they don't seem much worse for wear.
So we're gonna take another break. We got more music from the Blue Ribbon Band, and when we come back, we have some advice from our listeners and name that Segway song. We'll be back.
I found you last night in a hotel bed. Now what it looks like is what you said. But I had a feeling you're still sleeping with her. I said don't bother to dress, I'll leave you true to the act, 'cause I ain't never coming back. You said it the last time, it'd be the last, but I should've known from your cheating past, 'cause I had a feeling you're still sleeping with her. knows why it went on this long, but it'll be done by the end of the song. But I had a feeling you're still sleeping with her. I said don't bother to dress, I'll leave you two to the act, 'cause I ain't never coming back. Now don't try to find me, because you won't. Now don't try to write me through the post, 'cause I had a feeling you're still sleeping with her. Yeah, the place where I'm at, it won't be on any map. Call it never coming back. You want me to stay, but I won't have none of that, 'cause I'm never coming. You want me to stay, no, I'm never coming. You want me to stay, but I'm never coming back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Blue Ribbon Band. All right, we got a new segment coming up. It's kind of a little game we're going to be playing weekly. It's called Name That Segway Song, where we take songs from maybe a famous sitcom or something, and we'll guess. We'll see who can guess it. So this one's for Adam. Adam, you ready for the challenge?
Bring it on.
All right, see if you can name this song. It's already bringing back memories for me. I bet someone out there knows this song.
The dream got broken, seemed like all was lost. What would be the future?
I don't know yet. I gotta hear the hook.
Yeah, once you hear the hook, you're gonna know it. So you're gonna lose. Ooh, that should be a big hint.
Well, we get to hear the whole song.
Okay, all right. But you're gonna. I don't know. You might not get it. Ooh. Day by.
I had a hunch, but you shouldn't pick songs with the name of the show in the.
Well, you had to guess it.
There we
you
go.
lose. You lose. You lose.
I don't lose.
Yeah, you lose.
Step by step.
Yeah.
Takes place right over there in.
What city?
Washington.
Oh, okay. What's the population on the sign in the intro?
1,500.
I think it's like 7,000 actually.
7,000.
This part's epic though.
Well, let's talk about step by step then. That was Suzanne Summers
and Patrick Duffy.
Patrick Duffy.
Duffy.
And I loved the video for that song because they were at Six Flags. What? And
Yeah, they were at Six Flags, and you know what? I bet that roller coaster's still there, huh? What was it, like the Great White Hype or something? What was that big white one?
The Great White Hype. Wasn't that a boxing movie?
Yeah, it was, but it's also the gigantic roller coaster at Six Flags.
There was
am I wrong?
never a.
What is that?
There was never the Great
What's that
White
big
Hype,
one? What's that big white one? Right, like in
American Eagle.
Oh, is that what it is? I've never actually been to Six Flags because I'm pretty terrified of roller coasters.
Oh, dude.
I need to conquer that fear because I feel like that's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself.
You should, man. They're like a lot of fun.
I have been on a couple recently at Wisconsin Dells. The at what do they call it now?
Mount
Chief?
Olympus or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Big Chief.
no, it's Mount Olympus now. The Hades one that goes underneath the parking lot.
That's the best one they got there. That's a pretty decent roller
Yeah,
coaster.
that one was cool.
You got to step your game up to like your Raging Bulls and your Batmans. And
I don't think, honestly, I don't think my heart can handle that at this age. I have the body of like a 57-year-old man in a 25-year-old man's flesh. It's pretty pathetic.
well, I would imagine going out on the downswing of a roller coaster would be pretty decent.
Yeah, it'd probably be the best way. Outside of like going skydiving and your chute doesn't open, that'd be a good way to go too.
I don't think so because you would realize what's happening very like.
You'd have to accept it though. I actually saw a video of a
You'd
guy on
accept it,
YouTube.
and then you'd have like 30 seconds of just like a lot to think about.
30 seconds of enlightenment, and you know it.
I don't think that's what enlightenment is.
You never know. I did see a video though of a man parachuting out of a plane, and his chute did go off.
He lived.
Yeah, he lived. He
Yeah.
landed in like some jungle brush, and he made it, which is pretty amazing.
That doesn't
Not
make
many
sense.
people can say they've done that in their life.
No, dude, you
All right.
got it made.
All right,
So
moving
now-
right along to this name that segue. This
is
one's
your-
for me.
This is a little. There's no words.
Okay.
Just take a listen.
All right. Oh, it's Bobby's World.
Bobby's World immediately.
How could you forget that? That was such an important part of my childhood.
I just wanted to hear the Bobby's World intro again.
You know, I never would have thought of Bobby's World.
I thought of it right away for some reason. It was a great show.
It was.
But Howie Mandel, not a fan anymore.
I think his career apex at Bobby's World, to be honest.
That was the best thing he did. He was also the voice of Gonzo on Muppet Babies, and he did
Really?
the exact same voice. Like I saw him on a talk show talking about it. It's the same voice, Bobby and Gonzo. Have the same voice. We'll lower this a little bit.
Fade it out. I guessed it. Let's cut it. I guessed it. Yeah, I did not know he did the voice for Gonzo on Muppet Babies.
Gonzo and
Although
Muppet Babies.
I'm not surprised either. Howie Mandel has no integrity anymore, to me at least.
He's just not that funny, and
He's kind of a. I heard he's a real germaphobe. Like he washes his hands like 24/7. Which
yeah, he like won't shake people's hands, and when he meets them.
Well, maybe ever see that show This Is How We Do It? That was like, I think that's his last show.
Was it? That was Howie Mandel's last show.
It was just like, I don't know. It doesn't even matter. That's forget Howie Mandel. We're gonna move right along and do another segment. We have some viewer emails coming in asking for advice. This one is coming from Gorb Fiddleman, and it reads as so. Dear Barndtcast, I've been having trouble with my bowel movements lately. It's not that I can't go or have chronic diarrhea, it's that my turds are too wide to flush. I've been cutting them in half with a butter knife, but I'm running out of them because ain't no washing will get that stank off that. Also, I am a very environmentally conscious person, so plasticware is out of the question. What can I do? My butthole is like a howling chasm which seems beyond repair.
Well, Gorb, you got yourself quite a problem there. I mean, from what it sounds like, you're clocking about 400 Keurigs on your movements, and
That's the official turd size scale, correct?
and that's just not gonna flush. And cutting them in half with a butter knife, I see why that would have been a good place to start. But if I was you, I would turn to chemicals, as much Drano as you can. I recommend mixing Drano and liquid plumber together,
Right.
actually.
And I mean, I've experienced similar problems in my life. Just change up your diet, man. I know you're probably eating like a lot of high fiber and all that, but like you said, Drano, Ajax. Ajax is it cleans out the system.
Ajax, yeah.
It really gives the old intestines a deep clean, a scrub down.
I wasn't recommending he consume these products.
Oh.
I was adding them to the movement.
Oh, I
it up
see. Well,
afterwards.
I mean, that might work, but consuming them is another viable option.
I cannot condone that.
Well, what else do we have here?
We have more tunes. We'll be back.
Been a long time time.
And we're back.
What a voice on that girl, huh? What a voice.
What a voice. And that concludes the first Barndtcast. I want to give a big thanks to River West Radio, River West Video, the Blue Ribbon Band for supplying the tunes. You can check them out on facebook.com/Blue Ribbon Band. My name is Adam Barnt for Andrew Lomenzo. We'll see you next week.
Peace be with you all.